It's a cold Wisconsin night, but the roof is closed at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Miami Marlins and the Milwaukee Brewers. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Jimmy Nelson, the right-hander out of the state of Oregon, gets the ball in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
Here's Cameron Maybin now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Underway in the second of 4 here this weekend as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. Even after the victory last time out, they come in trying to turn things around as they've been slumping of late, winning in just 3 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. The 3-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
The 3-1 pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Now here's the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. And this is taken for a called third strike as the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game. With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I think the focus has to be on Cameron Maybin. He stole over 30 bases last year. You don't forget about this guy when he's on the base pass. He's a threat to go at any time. 30 stolen bases is not an easy number to get to.
Ready now for the Marlins, JT Riddle. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Riddle, a 6'1" left-handed hitter, but throws right-handed. This is his second year as a major leaguer. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Nelson has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself.
Matt, every team is looking for a guy like this. In a day and age where we're going to the bullpens more early and more often, you need at least 1 or 2 guys into the rotation that have the chance to get you into the 7th or 8th inning, and he's definitely one of those guys.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Hit in the air out to left field. Here comes Yelich. He can't get there as it falls in.
That's the game plan right there. Elevate the sinker from the offensive standpoint. That's what they talked about in the hitters meeting. And on the flip side, if the pitcher doesn't get that pitch down, there's going to be a call to the pen short.
Into the box, Justin Bour, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Riddle stands at first with one out. 2 balls and a strike to Bohr. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Drilled on the ground to short. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Now it's the Brew Crew's turn in a scoreless ball game. Odrisamer Despaigne, the Cuban-born right-hander, will be on the mound to start. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Next for Milwaukee, Jonathan Villar. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Ready. Here's the first offering. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
The 1-2. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Here's a high pop-up. There to play it is Castro, and he's got it for the first down. Time now for a look at the hometown Brewers starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
You know, I think everyone should keep an eye on Christian Yelich. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First offering on its way. Hit in the air to center field. Under it is the center fielder. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now is the plate, Christian Yelich, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. First pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there. 2 out, nobody on. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Slow grounder to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Brewers come up empty in the first. We played an inning in Milwaukee. No score on the show. Here's Starlin Castro. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night.
Second baseman, Starlin Castro.
First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Hard hit ball to second. And that is through into right field for a single. So a base hit to kick things off here. And there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second.
Third baseman, Martin Prado.
Up next from Miami, Martin Prado. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Here's the 1-0. Sinker stayed high but called for a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in. Castro aboard here at first with nobody out. And that misses. 2-1. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. JT Realmuto will be next. The 3-1 inside. He misses. Ball 4.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Now at the plate, JT Realmuto. The average currently sits below 200 in the early part of the season, so he's hoping for a turnaround starting in this one.
Let's go.
First offering on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Popped him up. Shaw is there. 1 down.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers.
Center fielder.
And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
So striding forward now, number 12. His average coming into this one is just barely over 200. So he'll be looking to turn the page on a slow start here. He's set. Here it comes. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Now the 1-0. Swing and a little tapper. That rolls foul for strike 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Up around the face.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Pitch rides in on him here as this is popped weakly toward the left side of the infield. Shaw is under it. 2 gone.
Batting 8, the left fielder, number 9.
Coming to the plate now, Lewis Brinson, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. Aguilar in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball one. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Brinson is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but he just needs a few knocks today, maybe to get the confidence going. I don't think this is the norm for this ball player.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Marlins strand a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping in, Domingo Santana. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night.
Domingo Santana.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Missed with a breaking ball.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Maben is there. He's got it one away.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And guys, when I've been looking at the numbers on this starting pitcher, what really jumps out on me is the fact that he doesn't strike a ton of guys out, which means he's got to execute. He's got to use those 17 inches in, out, up, and down. He's going to have his defense behind him, and they better be on their toes because a lot of balls are going to be put in play in this one.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a strike.
0-1.
Fouled away. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Bottom of the second here with no score. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Jesus Aguilar. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Heading out towards shallow right, and Maben will look this one into the glove, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Odrisamer Despaigne, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 1-1. Misses, ball 2.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, Cameron Maben. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. The 0-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Phillips is there for it, and that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, J.T. Riddle.
Ready for another chance. J.T. Riddle, a base hit in his first trip. And the pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control. 0-2.
Sometimes you just can't overthink it. If a guy can't hit a certain pitch in a certain ball.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Miami down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Brett Phillips will bat next. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted down the line in left. Brinson sprinting after it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race. Here's the catcher, Jet Vandy, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one stayed up a little high. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Count now, a ball and a strike. Seared down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Popped him up. And that's going to land foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Just missed with a breaking ball.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Here now the 2-2. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Another full count offering on its way. A little bouncer. That's foul, so the battle will continue. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Nelson.
So now the Brewers pitcher, Jimmy Nelson. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. From the stretch. Now a bunt attempt here. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
The batter, number 5, second baseman.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar. He popped out in his first trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just a bit up. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
As a look, now the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Maben is there, and that ends the inning. Brewers strand one. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Stepping into the box, Justin Bour. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Now the 1-1 pitch. His fastball taken high for a ball. The 2-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike two.
I can feel the breeze up here from that one.
Right side and right into the shift. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Starlin.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Starlin Castro. He reached on a single in his first try.
Let's go.
Here comes the first pitch. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Hard hit ball to second. Villar on the grass. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. Not particularly graceful there, and as a result, he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play. In now, Martin Prado. He drew a base on balls his first time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Running is Castro. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Here's the 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball. Castro, base runner at first with one out. Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
Full count, 3-2. Here's the 3-2. Ground ball to second. This could be two. Bare-handed for one. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings, as that one will retire the side. 4 to 6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Digging in to try it again, Orlando Arcia. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Weakly hit towards first. Moore moving to his right, and a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The left fielder, number 22,
In is Christian Yelich. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. No runs, no hits, 1 error thus far in the game for Milwaukee. And that's too high, ball 2. Yelich is one of those prototypical left-handed bats that really excels against right-handed pitching. Sees the ball well coming from that side. 2-0 count, the pitch. Gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit on the ground. Oh, and it's off the first base bag. That's a hit, the first of the game for Milwaukee. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Into the box now, Domingo Santana. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And the run will score as the Brewers are off to an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, a big game yesterday from these guys, Dero. It takes them a little while to get through on the score column, but finally they get through in the middle part of this game.
Yeah, Dan, yesterday it was a fight to get to the bat rack. Everybody was squaring balls up left and right. Today, not the same. Pitcher's been executing, but they were able to dial it in. Hopefully that's the breakthrough.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. No balls and 1 strike. And he fouls this one off. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And he misses there, 1-2.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Fouled off. Another 1-2 delivery. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Line toward right center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 0-1 the count.
You could tell he was guessing right there, and he certainly wasn't guessing changeup. That pitch was in his wheelhouse, and he was late.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Liner toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets through, but eventually does get to third base.
Brett Phillips will bat next. He swings and grounds it to short, and that's through for a base hit. 1 run is scored. And not in time as the run scores.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side, to send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send in a close play, but it all worked out.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball in for a strike.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. And that's the second out.
Pitcher number 52, Jimmy.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jimmy Nelson. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A curveball that catches the inside corner.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach. But if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in the run.
Here's the 0-2. Popped him up. Moore waits on it, and that's the third out. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Brewers 3 and the Marlins 0. Ready for another chance? JT Realmuto. He popped out in his first trip.
JT Realmuto.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Standing in now, number 12. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He popped out in his first trip. One-0 count. Here it is. And that one just missed outside.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Now the 2-0 home. 2 balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Brinson used to hold a roster spot with the Brewers. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
Yeah, guys, I always think it's interesting to play your old uniform. Maybe say hi to everybody you got accustomed to seeing when you were previously here. But then once the game starts, it's all business.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Into the corner and slicing foul. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Swing and a little blooper to center. In comes Phillips, but he can't get there. That's down for a base hit. So worst case scenario, a 2-out base hit, and the pitcher will not lead off next inning. Striding in once again, Odrisamer Despaigne. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball one. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. The 1-1 home. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Brinson, the runner at first with 2 gone. The count now at 2-2. Struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Marlins lead 1. They trail it here 3-0. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Jonathan Villar. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
First pitch on its way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Waiting on it is Brinson. One away.
Up next for Milwaukee, the shortstop, Orlando.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He was a ground out victim last time up. First offering on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
The left fielder, number 22, Christian.
Ready for another shot now. Christian Yelich. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at bat with another big hit right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a changeup over the outside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a fastball just a bit high. This is on the ground over to first. And safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw.
Boy, D-Roll, this looked like one of those easy 1, 2, 3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball and a 2-out infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never too late. You never know when a rally's going to start. It seemed innocent early on. He got 2 quick outs, but now we see traffic at first.
Run. The pitch. Yelich is running. That's a strike to throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
2 out here and a runner at second. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. As a look, now the pitch. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And that one just missed outside. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swing and a line drive. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And the run will come across to score from second, and they open it up to 4-0 now.
Hey, D-Roll, I think we've got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs, and it looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired, going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
Travis Shaw is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Brinson. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 5 innings complete. It's the Brewers 4 and the Marlins nothing. Here's Cameron Maybin now. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Now here it comes. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. One and one the count now. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Looks at a sinker over the inside part of the plate. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
And next to the plate will be JT Riddle. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here comes the first pitch. Nope. And that one stayed up a little high. 1 out, nobody on. Heavy sinker just stayed inside.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
3-0 now. Justin Bohr waits on deck. .30 pitch. Sinker misses. Ball 4.
Now batting, first baseman, Justin.
Digging in once again, Justin Bohr. No hits to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, you know what? Right there, he executed a pitch. He can't worry about where it's going. He just wants to put it on the ground right there, give his defense a chance to work, and it found a hole. Period. The end.
Ready now for the Marlins, Starlin Castro. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. Has a look, now the pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Fly ball out toward left center field. Heading after it is Phillips. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. And he'll take those extra 90 feet. So put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning.
Third baseman,
Martin Prado now. He was a double play victim last time around. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And a neck-high fastball that time.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
The 1-0. This is on the ground over to first, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Marlins strand a pair. They're down 4-0. Marlene Garcia enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
number 66, Marlins Garcia.
Digging in and looking for more, Jesus Aguilar. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th. Here's the first pitch to him. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. Oh, he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
In now, Brett Phillips. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home is a fastball that misses.
I can't tell you how big a pitch the last one was. The difference between 3-1 and 2-2. 2-2, you're probably taking a turn for the dugout.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped him up. Moore moving to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here's the catcher, Jet Bandy. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
Here we go.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. The 1-2 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Drilled right back up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So at the very least, that 2-out base hit will prevent the pitcher spot from leading off the next inning.
He doubled up on that one, Danny. Back-to-back changeups. Nice job by the batter right there, staying on that pitch.
That's one of the things that this pitcher will do, though, Mark. His changeup is so good, he's not afraid to throw it back-to-back pitches.
Stepping in now, Jimmy Nelson. As he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He got under one and popped out his last time up. I'm set with the 0-1. Grounded down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Milwaukee leads 1, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. We're on to the 7th now with the Brewers out on top. If you're joining us late, good time to get caught up as there's our game summary to this point. Ready once again, JT Realmuto. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
Into the box now, number 12. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. 0 for 2 for him to this point. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Very weakly on the ground, but it gets fouled. 1 out, nobody on. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. Garcia gloves it, and very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The left fielder, number 9, Lewis Brinson.
Now at the plate, Lewis Brinson. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
1-1 the count. Outside, 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch is taken, ball 3.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at bat here.
2 out, nobody on. There's ball 4.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Derek Dietrich will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 32, Derek Dietrich.
Check swing called strike, 0-1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Miami. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Marlins, number 48, Severino Gonzalez.
Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in Jonathan Villar. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch in the air, down the line in left. Brinson's in pursuit, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia, and it's fouled away. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Gonzalez stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Here's the 1-1. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 2-1 is looked at for ball 3. Waiting next, there's Christian Yelich. Set. Here's the 3-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
In is Christian Yelich as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. This is flared right back over the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting. Right
Next for Milwaukee, Domingo Santana. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. First pitch coming. Here it is. Right over the middle, knee high. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Here it comes on 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 2 hits lead to a run here for Milwaukee. 8th inning coming up. Brewers lead it 5-0. Boone Logan been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
number 48. Boone Logan.
Here's Cameron Maybin now.
Leading off for the Marlins, the right fielder, number 1, Cameron Maybin.
Here's the first pitch to him. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
Objective number one right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Here we go, guys.
1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter.
Oh, jeez. This way your head.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. Now a little soft liner foul over to the right side, and the count will move to 1-2 now.
Let's go.
Ready on 1-2. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Throw it anywhere. Who's swinging anything?
The 3-2 pitch fouled away. Payoff pitch one more time, and a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
And next to the plate will be JT Riddle. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame.
Everything. Throw it anywhere you want.
First offering on its way. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Phillips is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Up next from Miami, Justin Bour. His previous meetings with Boone Logan. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. He's set. Here it comes. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Maben leads off first with 1 away. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And that'll get over the wall, so forget about sending the runner. It'll be second and third now with only 1 away.
Off the bat, it looked like that might bring their first run of the game across. But those hopes ended quickly when it hopped over the wall. Everyone gets 2 bases on a ground rule double, so the runner from first is forced to stay at third, and the next guy is going to have to be the one to put them on the board.
Here's Starlin Castro as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Up around the face.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Hit out towards second. VR takes it in. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
They get the run there, but this late in the game with the lead in hand, you'll definitely trade it out for a run that doesn't mean a whole lot.
So striding forward now, Martin Prado. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. From the stretch. Hit to third. Shaw has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Marlins forced to settle for one. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. It's the Brewers 5 and the Marlins 1.
Your attention, please. Now
New pitcher set to take over here, and we'll see the right-hander Junichi Tazawa. Striding in, Jesus Aguilar. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
First baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1. The 1-0. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
Center fielder number 33.
Standing in, Brett Phillips. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. 3-1. The 3-1 is taken for strike 2.
We got 3-2.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Waiting on it is Brinson. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, catcher, Jet Bandy.
Here's the catcher, Jet Bandy. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. And he fouls this one off. Here it comes. 0-2. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're up 5-1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Oliver Drake will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Lorenzo Cain is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Into the box, JT Realmuto. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Hitting off for the Marlins, catcher, JT Realmuto.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Final line there for the Brewers starting pitcher. He was great all night long. At the plate, number 12. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Working quickly now as the splitter's in there, 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. A good pitch there down in the zone as this is popped weakly to the left side. And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. And now a pitch on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. And they'll come back with 1 in the 3rd as the count moves to 2-1 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now this crowd of over 38,000 on their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. The Milwaukee Brewers took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Jimmy Nelson takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, click over to theshownation.com.